I was just watching this guy across the street. We have, where I live, there's a big, it's an open space. It's a big, well, like a mountain, a small mountain, a hill across the street from us. And for some reason, I guess when you gotta go, you gotta go. And people stop their cars, they get out, and they run down into those trees and they pee. They don't know that I can actually see them from my shop. I should turn the camera around. I could publicly shame him on YouTube. Hey Mimos, how's it going? Did you have a good week? I've got a lot to go over today. This was a really busy week for me. I posted 5 videos because I had the Thursday special video, the safety day video, which I hope you have entered your tip in the comments. There's thousands of them there now, but I'll be picking a winner, 2 winners next week on this show. So get your woodworking safety tips entered over there. I didn't know safety day is not May 1st anymore. I don't know. There were a couple of us who posted some safety day videos, but I guess it's later in the month sometime, so I guess I won't be posting one on the official safety day. This was also a week of some viral content that I was not expecting. The first viral thing that happened was my Inkjet Transfer method got picked up by some websites, like a Hack-A-Day website, and even Popular Photography picked it up and ran with it. And so, wow, the views on that just skyrocketed. That was really cool. That one, it's always funny because if any of you who make videos, if you've had one that's gone kind of semi-viral like that one has, it's always unexpected. You can't plan to do a viral video. The other one was a picture I posted on Facebook of this. Can you see that? This is my Ostrich Wood. I found this when I was doing my tests on this week's project, the flower pot, and I just thought it looked like an ostrich, and I thought that was really funny. And so I posted it on Facebook, and oh my gosh, my engagement rate has gone up like 300% since last week. I wrote down the numbers. That's the most popular post I've ever had on Facebook. I've had over 211,000 people saw that post, which is pretty incredible considering I only have 45,000 subscribers on my Facebook page. There were 1,585 shares of that. That's incredible, and over 5,000 likes, so that was pretty fun. Yeah, there you go. You want to get some viral action, just post a picture of some goofy wood. You can't go wrong. Post a board on Facebook. A few people have already made this little recipe holder with their kids. I thought that was really cool to see that, and it's fun to see how little kids will paint these all up. And I'm probably not going to use mine. I'm not going to sure what I'm going to do with it because I don't have recipes on index cards like that. Most of my recipes are on allrecipes.com. I've got a recipe box on there, and so when I want to cook something specific, I'll just print it out, and then I have cookbooks too I use sometimes, and I've got a little cookbook holder I made that I still use. I got a lot of show and tell this week from viewers. First of all, I wanted to mention Todd Clippinger. Do you know Todd? He's Todd in Montana. He goes by online, American Craftsman Workshop, and he has been in, I think, Santa Cruz, Northern California here, for months now working on a project, and he was going to stop by and see me on Thursday, but had a few last details to finish up on his project and couldn't make it, and asked if he could come on Friday. And I felt so bad because I said, no, I can't do it on Friday because it's just, Fridays are just crazy for me as I'm trying to get the video edited and posted and pictures taken and all that stuff. So I missed seeing Todd. That would have really been cool. Todd is really, he's one of these high-end woodworkers that really gets woodworking for mere mortals, and he's a good friend of the show, and I really appreciate that. But he gave me this. He sent this to me. He was going to give it to me in person. This is a little angle attachment. You put this on your drill. I have one, an old clunky one that I've used before, and it doesn't really save me that much room because the thing is huge and it's got this weird attachment, but this one's really cool because it's really a low angle on there. So thanks again, Todd, and I really hope you can come out for a visit again sometime. Andrew Levine in New York sent me this. This is a center punch, and this is really cool because I guess he saw me I always use an awl when I have to poke a hole, get a drill started and that sort of thing, and they're never really accurate, especially when I try to poke a center hole into a hinge. So all my hinges are always kind of little But this is really cool, and it's spring-loaded, so you press it down, and then the little pin goes boop, right into the wood. So that was really cool. Thanks a bunch, Andrew. I really appreciate that. And it's brass. It's all fancy-like. And then I got this from TJ Kopansky in New Hampshire. I love that part of the country. I haven't been to New Hampshire. I've been close. We went to Vermont years ago, and I think that's just some of the most beautiful country anywhere. This is really cool. It's an adjustable compass, right? You can draw circles with it. It's got a nail on one end. You can stick a pencil in here, and then, whoops. This part slides out. Let's see if I can get that. Like that. So you can adjust it with that slider. That's a really cool design. Maybe I'll make this for a project one week. That'd be a good project to make. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So thanks, TJ. That was really cool. So usually if I need to draw a big circle, I look around trying to find a lid. And finally from Chad Schimmel, I got this. It should glow, I think. It'd be like Pulp Fiction. Look at this pen he made. This is made out of cholla cactus he finds in the desert. I think he sent me this along with it too, and I think that might be what it looks like. But man, that's just really beautiful. I didn't know you could make things out of cactus. He made this for me because of my new writing desk. He thought it would be nice if I had a good pen on there, and I think he's right. That'll be very, very elegant. I'm trying to keep that writing desk free of clutter. Oh, and I got a video recommendation you gotta see, because it's so Matthias. Matthias Wandel made a really short video. He made a pair of bookends. Remember we were all making bookends a couple of weeks ago? And by the way, Jack Howling did invite Matthias to participate in that, and he didn't want to, at least not until later, and now he did this video, but it's pretty funny, so I suggest you take a look at that. And he's got a point there, because you don't really need bookends, you know, it's kind of a useless thing, but I guess that's true with a lot of just decorative stuff, you know. In a couple of weeks I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to Des Moines for the Weekend with Wood conference. Is it a conference? A show? I guess you call it a conference. There's people, lecturers. I don't know if they're going to lecture. They teach classes on woodworking techniques and that sort of thing. And I'm really looking forward to that. But I don't think I'll have a video that Friday. I might not. I don't know. I'm certain I'll have one this week. The next week is up in the air, so I'll keep you posted on that. Oh, and about the flower pots video yesterday, because you know the two I made, my test version and then the others, how they came out different sizes, and I was wondering about that. Well, a lot of people told me the difference was because of the angle. The bevel was slightly off. So what I thought was a 12-degree bevel, I probably, on the second go around, because I didn't have that locked in, I just had to crank it up to the bevel again. It was probably like 12.3 or something, I don't know. But a slight little difference can make all the difference when you put all of those together. And all I'm doing is just going off that dial indicator bevel scale on my table saw, so it wasn't very accurate. So if you're going to make those, do a test on some pine, see if it works out, everything fits, but don't change that bevel setup on your saw. And the bevel and the width, I think, would probably have something to do with it too. And then run the whole thing. Unless you have some accurate way of setting the bevel. I guess you can get like a little bevel. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. You can get a little bevel thing that goes up against your blade. I think it's magnetic and will tell you the actual angle. There you go. A lot of people got the reference at the very beginning of that video. Remember the I wood? I found it over there the other day. This was a project once. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next week.